Well, folks, I am back off my little break in Ireland. Hopefully, you've all missed me. Let's have this durability department. The head of the durability department has stated their opinion on where we should take our development feedback. They brought some good points. Suggest. Because I've just come back up from holiday. End of. Well. It is Friday. You know what that means. Welcome along to episode 96. What may be the final episode of F1 23. It's all going to depend on two things: my head and what you guys say when we do get to the end of the video. Hopefully you all say what I hope you're going to say, because quite frankly this game is bad. If you like the content you see today for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, don't forget to consider that like button, also consider that subscribe button as well. For more F1 Manager content, Train Sim World content, and Assetto Corsa when it does come out. Facilities look good, R&D looks good, vehicle looks good as well. We're taking a brand new engine components this week, because why wouldn't you? It's actually quite hilarious to do as well. Callie's up to 98 rated. Shame she doesn't drive like she's 98 rated, does she? Although Tico did say it was to do with the experience factor. Jackie, Season 4 champion, and Team Chaseliner, Season 4 Constructors champions. There's no catching them now. I think the only thing to decide is whether Callie Mayer can beat Charles Leclerc in that Ferrari. If she can, brilliant. If not, well, the door's over there. Use it if you kindly need it. And we also need to see if Logan Sargent and Slower Than the Slow Thing, Nick De Vries, score some points, or if they're going to finish the season goose eggless. Anyway, practice and qualified for one final time, and we'll see you on the start line for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Well, let's see what happens. I'm hopeful, but not promising.
It's time then for one final race in this year's Formula One World Championship. 2010 saw 4 drivers in contention for the title coming into this race, with Sebastian Vettel prevailing to become the youngest world champion today. Is the one last sting in the tail awaiting us today? It's time to find out in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The Yas Marina circuit is made up of 3.4 miles of track, featuring 21 corners with 2 very long straights. DRS zones going into the heavy braking zones of both turn 8 and turn 11 offer plenty of potential for overtaking. The circuit comes with its fair share of tricky corners as well, in particular turns 15, 16 and 17, which will certainly test a driver's braking management. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. The governess lines up on pole position. A very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Russell, Liam Lawson, Verstappen, Norris, Perez, Leclerc, Mayer, Oscar Piastri, Ocon, Drugovich, Gasly, Joe, Stroll, Bottas, Magnussen, Albon, Sargent, De Vries and Yuki Tsunoda. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about the governess. And we welcome Anthony Davidson to the commentary box. And we're looking at the champion. They are on some run. What a season for them.
It really is well deserved. I wouldn't say it's been a faultless title challenge, but certainly one that has been consistent and well managed. Here's hoping they let off a bit of steam today and give us an exciting race.
Right, mate, it's the final race of the season. There's nothing to lose here, so go out there.
So this is the final race of Season 4. Jackie once again on pole position, warming up these medium tyres. She's doing this medium soft strategy again, ladies and gentlemen. It seems to me that this is her preferred strategy at the moment. She seems to like it. I don't know why. I don't know for what reason. But she just likes it and she wants to go with it from here on in. Maybe it's something we see from her in the future. We'll have to wait and see, and we'll have to wait and find out. As everyone, we're just waiting for the AlphaTauris at the back of the field to get on the start line so that we can get the Season 4 finale off and underway. As we go to the 5 red lights here at the Yas Marina circuit for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. It is lights out and away we go. Very equal start, I would say, at the front. Although, to be fair, now that I see it's free wide behind her, with the two the Aston Martin, Mercedes and Ferrari. It's Lewis Hamilton in his final race of this career mode that he's challenging her. And there was almost contact into turn 5, and Hamilton's had some controversy at turn 5 before in his life in F1. We won't mention 2021, but you all know exactly where we're going with that one. As I think that's also going to give him memories back as they're weaving Lewis Hamilton almost off the track going into turn 6. And their Aston Martin of Liam Lawson, the dum-dum, he's right on his heels. And he's trying to get past him in the nicest possible way. But I don't think we got yellow flags flying out there. Unless it was just everyone stacking up. We got Hamilton and Lawson side by side into turn, I believe that's turn 10. I can't remember what the new configuration is for that. Let's have a look at that battle between the retiring Mercedes driver and the Aston Martin young protege. I will guarantee, oh my God, Lawson got very loose going through under the hotel, but Jackie out in front by 1.2 seconds, and I imagine she's probably going to be off and into the distance as we come to lap number 3, and we're looking at Callie Mayer from the cockpit cam of, the halo, over the halo of Lando Norris, side by side into turn number 6. Callie over the curb. That's going to upset the balance of the car and give Mr. Norris P8 right there. And I would imagine that more positions are about to be lost, because here comes the other McLaren of Oscar Piastri. And he's right up the outside of Callie and right around the outside of his teammate. What as Piastri just comes in and pinches people's pockets as we go to the battle for P last between slower than the slow thing Nick de Vries and the Thai-Brit driver Alexander Albon. And that is Albon up into P21. Move on to lap number 4, and Jackie is keeping that gap at 1.2, 1.3 seconds as Liam Lawson and Lewis Hamilton are going to fight over P2 to see who's going to be the one to give chase after Jackie. But if I know these two, they're going to be slowing each other up side by side into turn 6. Lawson over the curb at turn 7. Still side by side between the pair of them, and Jackie's disappearing into the distance as Liam gets P2. But will Lewis come back? Yes, he will. Lewis Hamilton, how about make it 3 wide into turn 10? The two Mercedes sandwiching Liam Lawson. And then they're going to almost have contact with each other as Russell and Hamilton are side by side going into the hotel section. Great racing. Yes, keep fighting as well, because Jackie's disappeared off into the distance. And you absolutely love to see it as we go to Max Verstappen, who is down in P6, looking at the back of Carlos Sainz. Well, I'm hearing buzzing noises, and I don't know where those buzzing noises are coming from. And Verstappen gets that move done and move him into P5 ahead of the Ferrari driver. Now, what's Callie going to do? She's down in P10. She's looking at the back of these two McLarens and wondering what she's got to do. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a McLaren that she overtakes. It's going to be a Ferrari that overtakes her as Charles Leclerc looks down the inside of turn 6. Great move from Leclerc if he gets that done. Callie has already been told she's been served her papers. She will not be returning to the team next season. And maybe that'll light a fire under Callie Mayer's rear end, as now Leclerc is going to lose out to Felipe Drugovich in the Haas car. Drugovich having an absolute inspired run here, trying to go around the outside of the Ferrari. That is Ferrari main team against Ferrari customer team. And we all know exactly how that's going to end up as we go to the battle for P19 between Logan Sargent and Yuki Tsunoda in the Williams and AlphaTauri respectively. On the board, the nose cam of Yuki Tsunoda into turn 6 over turn 7. And he's going to get the job done and move past Logan Sargent. But will Sargent come back at him up to turn 10? I think he might do. DRS has popped wide open. Will he go to the outside of turn 10? Yes, he will. Screams it around the outside. Great move if he keeps it there and holds him up. Not sure he will though. He's trying though. He's trying his Logan Sargent. We asked the question, what the f is a kilometre, and then play the national anthem. And unfortunately, a bit loose between Tsunoda and as he goes through under the hotel. Now on to lap number 5, and still Jackie's lead is now 2 seconds as Hamilton and Russell are going to start fighting each other And Russell makes the easy pass into turn 6 on his teammate. That is good and golden for him right there. Now looking at the back of Logan Sargent as he goes through turn 5, looking at the back of Yuki Tsunoda for P19. Tsunoda goes defensive. Sargent goes screaming down the inside. And I think, he's not quite got the job done there. He's not quite got it done into 6. He might get it done through 7, but as he does that, Tsunoda hangs him round the outside. Does Sargent have DRS or does Tsunoda have it? It's going to be Sargent that has it still. He's going to go to the outside of turn 10 and he's going to get that move done and move into P19. Logan Sargent having a great run himself down at the back of the field. Meanwhile, up at the front, we're looking at Pierre Gasly, who's doing Pierre Gasly things as he tries to catch up to somebody. And Gasly around! Whoa! I hope there's not a car that's coming the other way. Because that might be a bit of a disaster for him right there. Now on to lap number 6. Callie Mayer has somehow got back past Charles Leclerc. We haven't seen it, and thankfully it's probably a good thing that we haven't seen it. She's now going to go have a go at Lando Norris around the outside of turn 6 as we've got Drugovich and Bottas fighting each other. Callie's going to give him the boot. And but Norris coming right back. Who's got DRS as we head up to turn 10? I think it's Lando that's got DRS. And Lando's going to take that position back as Charles Leclerc is going up the inside of turn 10. You cheeky monogas driver. That's brilliant. I might sign you for season 5. If there is going to be a season 5. Let's see how that battle between Drugovich and Bottas finished between the pair of them. We saw them side by side going into turn 6. This is that footage right here. We're looking at Drugovich as Bottas goes to the outside of the Alfa Romeo. We got Ocon right up the back of Hollywood Lance Stroll. That might end up in a pass somewhere down here. Drugovich gets the run out of turn 7 and will keep that position for the moment. Now moving on to lap number 7, and Callie's going to have another go here at Lando, I think. What she wants to do, if she doesn't get the pass done into 6 and 7, stay behind him so then she's got the DRS. But if she gets ahead of him, she needs to get ahead of him and go. Because if Lando got too much curb there, that's going to upset him down to turn 10. It, I think might get Charles Leclerc all over his back end because Callie's got a hell of a gap going there. As there goes Lando. Sorry, there goes Charles, I should say. Move him up into the points paying positions now. Down to the battle for P18. Logan Sargent is ahead of Yuki Tsunoda. For the moment, I should say. And he's going to have company because here comes Tsunoda. Here comes a... Oh, I've just said that. That's brilliant. Oh, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. That is absolutely goddamn hilarious there, Zero. Right, into the pit lane. We have pit stops, and it's going to be Lewis Hamilton stopping first with Max Verstappen on his tail. So that means we've got to bring Jackie in next lap. Soft, mediums on for Hamilton. Will it be the same for Verstappen? I think it will be, yes. So that is how that is going to end. Now, under this very unusual pit lane here at Abu Dhabi, because the pit lane goes under turn 1 and comes out on the other side of turn 1. It's the only pit lane that does that. I don't know why other circuits haven't done that before. Maybe it's just the infrastructure or what it is. But anyway, on to Carlos Sainz. We haven't seen much of Carlos Sainz, and there's a good reason for that. He's being really slow at the moment as there goes Piastri past Sainz. Will Piastri keep him there? This is the battle for P5 at the moment. Jackie got a 1.5 second lead over George Russell. She will be coming in at the end of this lap as Piastri goes past Sainz and make that P5 for the Aussie driver. As we look at who we look at now, Gasly, who's on a bit of a recovery drive after his little pirouette in turn 10. Looking at the back of slower than the slow thing, Nick De Vries. This should be a slam dunk into turn 6. If he doesn't get past him before turn 6, you have to question the sanity of Pierre Gasly and wonder if we should really be calling him the man anymore. But speaking of the man, It's the woman into the pit lane, bringing George Russell with her, bringing Liam Lawson with her. Perez, I think, is also in. So we'll get these medium tyres off. She's gone 8 laps on these mediums. Absolutely incredible. Let's get some nice sticky soft tyres on her as well, and she is off. She is off and she is gone. Wow, she's really off. She's put a hell of a gap. Oh, there's a bit of a power slide out of the hairpin. I think here comes Hamilton and Verstappen, though. And indeed they did, but thank God she kept... she actually gained a bit on Hamilton and Verstappen as well. And they're now going to start fighting each other for P2 down into turn 6 as the lights start to come on here at Abu Dhabi and darkness starts to fall in. Verstappen up to P2 ahead of his rival, the 7-time former world champion. And who we're looking at, Kevin Magnussen, who's looking at the back of Guan Yu Zhou. There's an absolute clusterfuck up the road here. I think Callie might be in that clusterfuck, because literally everyone is, I think it's Callie right down to this battle here with Kevin Magnussen and Guan Yu Zhou. Yeah, there's Callie at the front of the field with, I think that's Norris going past her. And then you got Leclerc, Bottas, Stroll, Ocon and Drugovich up the road as well. Let's have a look at that pass from Lando on board the nose cam of Lando Norris here on lap number 9. As he comes to the inside of turn 10. He's going to get that move done and get it done with the greatest of ease. I thought he went a little deep there. Might have given Callie a bit of a look, but alas, nothing happened. Now we go to Oscar Piastri, who's got Carlos Sainz on his rear end. These two seem to be catching Sergio Perez there. Sergio Perez is getting dropped from this... he's turning it into a 4-way fight now between Verstappen, Hamilton, Russell and Lawson for P2 as Sainz gets P7 back off Oscar Piastri. I saw Callie doing some business there on Liam Lawson. Sorry, not Liam Lawson, Lando Norris. Let's see if Callie gets past him before turn 6. I think she will. But no, Liam Lawson's going to hang it right there. Hang it out there. And now Callie goes through, and that's not going to work out for him. Now, Kevin Magnussen. Unfortunately, though, him and Joe are not catching Felipe Drugovich. So this is going to be... this is going to be a long fight between these two to try and at least catch up to Felipe Drugovich. But I don't think that's going to happen, and Kevin Magnussen should have to herself a P16 as we look back at Oscar Piastri and see if he can get power. He's going to go past Carlos Sainz there, round the outside into turn 10. Great move from the Aussie, and move him back up into P7 ahead of the Spaniard in the Ferrari, who's leaving Ferrari at the end of the 2024 season. Lewis Hamilton will be going to Ferrari. Today on moves I never thought I saw coming as Lando passes Callie for P10. Callie's having a good race, but she's just not doing Chaseliner things as we would expect. Now, this fight here, look at this train here. This train here is for P2. You got Verstappen, you got Hamilton, you got Russell. Lawson's at the back of that field. Jackie's gone, we'll be seeing her. Making these soft tyres work for us. Hamilton and Verstappen go side by side into turn 6. And I think they're going to still be side by side, but maybe 3 wide there because George Russell's coming to the party here. In fact, how about we might get 4 wide here because Russell... What has George... Whoa! What a move! What a move! Hamilton's lost 3 spots in the space of 4 corners. That is... that's insane. Absolutely insane from the 4 of them. Russell just threw it up the inside and said, Geronimo, mother. And Piastri's doing the same with Carlos Sainz, although this is turned into a bit more of an equal fight between the pair of them as they head into the hotel section. Look at this lovely roof here at the Abu Dhabi Hotel. Who wouldn't love to watch an F1 race from that hotel? I know I would. I just need sponsoring by a few people if you don't mind, if anyone's listening. But on board Charles Leclerc, looking at the back of Esteban Ocon. Oh, look at the overspeed that Ferrari has going down into turn. He's almost off the track. I tell you what, he's almost off the track here. We're looking... Oh, there might have been a bit of contact between Ocon and Leclerc. That's going to end in some tears for somebody as Leclerc gets the overspeed going again, and we'll be seeing him I think Ocon has actually detached himself from the group that's chasing down Callie for P9. In fact, Callie has disappeared off into the distance because Bottas had... Where's Norris gone? Norris is down in P22. What's happened to Norris? I don't even know what's happened to Norris there, but we had a fight there going on between Russell and Verstappen, I believe, for P2. It was between Russell and Verstappen. Now looking at the back of Oscar Piastri again from Carlos Sainz, who's flinging it down the inside, the outside of turn 6. Oscar all over the curve. That's going to upset his momentum heading down to turn 10 and move the Spaniard up into P7 as we look at Hollywood Lance Stroll looking at the back of Valtteri Bottas in the Alfa Romeo. And that is going to be easy as you like. Thank you very much. Oh, maybe not as easy as we thought, because Stroll and Bottas now are going to have a fight over P10. This is the final points paying position. Bottas wants it for the Alfa Romeo team, but Stroll is going to keep it for the moment. Here comes Bottas back though, going to the inside, to the outside. He's giving the old fake out outside of turn 10, round the outside. Good. You've got one consummate professional and one Lance Stroll. That's the truth right there. Although they're both keeping it very clean with each other and very much on the island, as well as Stroll gets back into P10. Now down to Pierre Gasly, who's on this recovery drive from after his little spin in purgatory, otherwise known as turn 10. I'm going to take a sip of drink as Gasly easily gets past Yuki Tsunoda, although Tsunoda's going to make a fight of this. Tsunoda is going to make an absolute fight of that, as you would expect, as Piastri now goes past Carlos Sainz once again. I think, though, Callie's found herself in no woman's zone, and she's going to just chill out in P9 while Stroll and Bottas argue with each other. Now on board with Esteban Ocon. He wants to get back past Charles Leclerc here, and I think he's going to do it. Leclerc goes defensive into turn 6. You expect that from the Monegasque driver in the Ferrari. My voice is slowly starting to give a hello. Where's Drugovich come from? Drugovich out of nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. Try to get... oh my god, they're going to split him. They're going to... Oh, I thought they were going to split him. Here comes Leclerc, though, round the outside of Ocon. But Ocon says, no, thank you, not today. Oh, wow. Leclerc lost it in the middle of turn 10. And through goes Drugovich and Magnussen to have Leclerc go down the order very, very quickly. As Lando Norris now. How Lando ended up in P21, I'll never know. But he's past Nick De Vries. Slower to the slow thing. He's good old Nick De Vries. I think we all know why he's slower to the slow thing. Meanwhile, Albon and Sargent, the two Williams cars, are fighting each other. Incredible racing from the pair of them as they have a good fight. I think it's going to continue on to lap 14 here at Yas Marina, as Sargent dives it down the inside of Albon, and he'll be like, bye-bye, see you later. He might even give the old wave with the old DRS flap as he goes through. But moves Sargent into P19, and straight up the road he's going to go, unless Albon decides he wants to come back at his teammate. I think he might as well. Yes, he will. Here he comes round the outside of turn 10. Oh! James Vowles is going to be looking behind a wall at this fight. These two fighting each other, although they're going to be teammates next season. I don't know how this is going to work out, but hopefully they get it sorted out for the better. Now on to the final lap of the Grand Prix. You can see up at the front of the field, nothing much has happened. Jackie still with a 5-second advantage over George Russell, Max Verstappen, Lawson and Hamilton still in that DRS train with each other. And there goes Carlos Sainz passing Piastri into P7. I thought he locked it up then. I thought he locked it up then for the moment as Bottas now. This is for the final point here. Callie's disappeared off into the distance. Bottas wants this point for Alfa Romeo. Stroll determined to keep it for Aston Martin. But there he goes. Breezes past him with the greatest of ease. And moved that man up into P10. as we look at Lando, who's caught the back of the two Williams cars. I bet he's going to overtake them both in one straight. Watch this. Watch this. There he goes past Albon. And watch him past Sargent now. That's as easy as you like. Sargent coming back, though. Logan Sargent coming back at Lando Norris, but no, Lando's going to make sure that stays the same. But up at the front of the field, it's been imperious, it's been glorious, it's been nothing short of an absolute domination through the final corner, and she'll win the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix to finish the season off in style. Get in! That's what we're talking about right there. That's why we pay her the big bucks. That's why we pay her the mega money. That's why she is the queen of racing here in F1. She is the GOAT. She is the boat. She is everything else in between. And that man is Valtteri Bottas, and he's driver of the day for some reason.
It's been a roller coaster season then, but they can go into the winter with their heads held high after an emphatic victory here today. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, tyre management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
The final pit walk of 2023, and this game can certainly get in the bin. Well, unless you guys want to see a Season 5. Because I don't know what the driver transfers are going to come up with Hamilton and Perez both retiring, and then who we're going to replace Callie with as well. I imagine Callie's going to be picked up by somebody, but champagne being sprayed, I think that is me there, because most of my hair has gone grey. Certainly from a lot of real life stuff, but also from watching this girl be an absolute mad person. And then again, watching a goose being an equally as mad person.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
The Governess increases their championship lead. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I have to give it to the Governess.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The owner-drivers team moved to the top of the table. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who's joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Indeed, we will see you in the next one. Will that be an F1 23 or will that be an F1 24? Who actually knows? But Jackie wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and she won it by 5 seconds at a canter from George Russell. Max Verstappen, Liam Lawson, Lewis Hamilton retires in P5. Perez P6 will be retiring. Sainz, Piastri, Callie P9, Valtteri Bottas. Final points position for the the Alfa Romeo team, I do apologise. And some things never change. Slower to the slow thing at the back of the field, Nick de Vries. Then again, who didn't expect anything other than Nick de Vries being slower to the slow thing? Thank God he's not in F1 24. That's all I can say. That's not the way to go. Alright. So, that's another Grand Prix in the books, in the bag. Thank you very much. Goodbye, God bless. We'll see what happens now, because we're going to do the admin towards the end of the video, and then we're going to fast forward it to see what happens when Hamilton and Perez retires, and then we'll see if you want a Season 5 or not, and hopefully you say no. Hopefully you say no. Knowing you guys, you'll probably say yes at the same time. So let's do a 4-day press tour for Callie, although it won't be for Callie, because I will be adamant she is gone. We're not going to have her around anymore. All good right there. 97 rated. She did get P9, but it wasn't the P10-8 that we were expecting. It just wasn't. So let's have a look at Jackie's season, and just look at that. That's I thought the Goose had entered a villain arc here in F1 23, but Jackie obviously entered her own villain arc. The only blemishes really are those 3 DNFs at Monza, Austria and Imola, although Imola was Callie's fault, Austria was someone else's fault, and Monza just happened because, well, Monza. She woke up, she thought fuck it, and said fuck that. Oh, 2-player career. Yep, we'll get right on that, won't we? Right then, give me a moment, let's sort all the admin out, and I'll bring you back so you can see what happens for Season 5. Okay, so it's all done. We've kept everything roughly the same. We've actually gone back to Mercedes because Mercedes were the better engine. So there's that. Now, let's have a look at this then. This is what I am looking for. We have chose our new driver, Charles Leclerc. 100 rated. And I think you'll agree that's an upgrade on Callie straight away. So let's check the rest of them out here. Let's have a look here. We want to go this way. Here we go. Perfect. Right, we can start at the very bottom here. So, should be Charles first. Yep, perfect. Charles Leclerc with Team Chaseliner. So, Williams, Logan Sargent and Alex Albon. So, they've stayed the same. Albon was considered. Trust me. Oh, Red Bull. We got some changes at Red Bull. Jack Doohan and George Russell at Red Bull. Where's Verstappen gone? Okay, that's interesting. Lando at Mercedes with Valtteri Bottas. Oh, this is nuts. So, Perez retiring has brought Jack Doohan into F1. Bottas going back to Mercedes to replace the retiring Lewis Hamilton. Theo Porchere's in McLaren with Kevin Magnussen. In itself is a weird one. Oh god, Tatiana's back. Well, we know who's going to be at the back of the field then, folks. Felipe Drugovich with Tatiana, so that's going to be an interesting, sort of Pan-American... oh my god, Max Verstappen's at Ferrari. With Carlos Sainz, oh my god. Liam Lawson still at Aston Martin with Hollywood Lance Stroll. Gasly is with Alpine. Who's with Gasly then? Ocon. De Vries and Sonoda. Zhou's gone to Alfa Romeo with Piastri. So where's Callie? She gone back to being a free agent. That's disgraceful. She's gone back to being a free agent, and Tatiana Calderon's back on the grid. Says it all, really, doesn't it, folks? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not already done so. Playlists have appeared all around. Go check out some more Rockstar Pool 69 content at your viewing pleasure. In the meantime, stay safe, be kind to whichever you can't be kind, quiet, no place for the car, can't do it. People, we'll see you tomorrow for Train Sim World 4. And, yeah. Will F1 23 come back? That's up to you.